Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Dalton at Daltony95 Punch with another Transformers Vintage video, and that is going to be, well, today it's a 2-for-1 special. We've got Cheetor and Tigatron from the Walmart Reissue Vintage Collection. So, there they are, so you can see the packaging. Tigertron sporting his classic, use of the prototype image, which we did get through Kingdom with the Golden Disc Collection Mutant Tigatron, so we did get that. Of course, we get our instructions, our bio card. Let me zoom in so you can see that. And then, of course, his stats right there, 8387. And for Cheetor here, so go to the back. Got his bio there. I just noticed the greased lightning bit there on the back. And we got 8, 6, 10, or 6, 5, 10, and 7. So, zooming out. Oh, too far. There we go. So yeah, there's Cheetor and Tigatron in their packaging. So yeah, 2-for-1, they're the same mold, just different paint jobs. So let's go ahead and check these guys out. I did get 2 of each, one to keep on the card, just in case I ever want, Ian Corlett or Blue Man Kuma to sign them, or just keep them looking good. This Tigertron does have a little slight paint blemish, but we'll get into that later. But first and foremost, let's take a look at these guys. And Cheetor just looks great. Like, I've never had a fully, complete vintage one other than the Telemocha, and he still looks good. I love the green eyes. I do want to track down a red eyes and a blue eyes at some point. Some very nice metallic blue there for the back, but we'll focus that on robot mode. But yeah, not too bad. Not really any articulation except for a little bit here on the back legs. Kind of move the front legs a little bit, but it's just more for transformation. Nice white paint there for his fangs. Got nice lining there for markings. And tons of spots. And some of these more distinct ones here that real cheetahs would have. But yeah, looks very nice. As for Tigertron, again, looks nice. This mold seems to fit him a lot more. Just being that more burly type of feline, I guess. I love all the stripes. I love the kind of minty green for the eyes. And for the paint back here on robot mode shins. But again, we'll get into that. Same thing, just same old, same articulation. He does have silver fangs this time around. And he's got the little freckles there, which Cheetor, I believe, in my mind, Cheetor should have those too, being, I believe at some point they call them freckles or something like that. So, get into the transformation. We'll start by taking off the tail and the Quasar Blaster, or the water gimmick. I'm not going to use it on these. Maybe if I get an old vintage one that's kind of a junker, I'll try it out, but not on these ones. Straighten out the legs. There's a little nub right there. Use that to bring out the foot. We'll rotate these around. And then this whole waist rotates. Just like that. Let's raise our camera up just a smidge. Bring down the front legs and bring down the front hip skirt, then the arms, just unfold from the body. Just rotate those around, so out, rotate, straighten out, bring that around, and up, and there we've got our boy Cheetor in robot mode. And he looks really good. I know the head kind of sticks too far above, the mouth of the robot. Best you can do to circumvent that is just bring that down to there. Kind of gives him that kind of more show accurate look, except for that angle. So, I mean, if you don't really mind, there we go. I think that's good. Middle ground. So, yeah. I mean, blue, kind of an orangish yellow, the bronze gold paint on the forearms and the feet. And then for the weapons, I did it again off camera, but so for the tail, just take this, bring it up and fold it back. go ahead and put that in his left hand since he doesn't really use it that often in the show. And then this one just plugs right on there, just like that. Some nice blue paint there on the barrel. He does have his mutant head, so you just flip that around. You get the blue paint with those eyes. There we go. So yeah, you got that. As far as articulation goes, it can kind of look down. You get side to side. Then you got ball joints in the shoulders, bicep swivel, 180 at the elbow with nothing in his hands, nothing at the wrist. Do get waist movement, though it does kind of break the illusion with that hip skirt staying behind. Ball joint hips all the way out. Thigh swivel, 90 at the knee, nothing at the feet. So for the time, I mean, this is pretty good articulation, and it still is. Like, even if modern day figures have somewhat limited articulation to this extent, I still think it's really good. So let's go ahead and get Tigatron. We'll just breeze through the transformation. And yeah, I mean, like, I'm glad we're getting some more of these figures. Like, I didn't want to get the original Kenner Tigertron due to how yellowed the plastic was, even during release, like when it first released. Was not a fan of that. And the Takara one that I have is yellowing in one spot that was exposed on that side of the figure. And Telemocha just goes for crazy prices. I think the last one I saw, to my memory, was over $100, like 150, something like that. I can't remember. It's been so long since I looked, but yeah, that's the last one I remember. Anyways, here we got Tigertron, same articulation. Got the mutant mask with the silver eyes and the white fangs. Nice red eyes there. Bring that down a little bit. There we go. Got the silver forearm, silver on the feet. Looks like two different shades of green on the feet, on the shins. So I'll put the Quasar Blaster in that hand. And we saw him use this gun more in the show. So there's that. And yeah, they look great together. I mean, nowadays we got the Kingdom and the Masterpiece for our scaling desires. But I mean, for a straight up repaint, they knew what they were doing. So, and then of course you have the Shadow Panther that came out from Takara, I think around that same time. I think maybe a year later. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's get these guys back into beast mode. So go ahead and remove the weapons. Bring the head around and up. Kind of just rest right there. Fold up the arms on this detented joint. I will just tab in behind the head. And you can see where the Masterpiece figures, got the transformation from. Is very faithful to these original toys for the most part. Put that up. Rotate that around. Around. Blaster just plugs into the belly. Again, like I said, I'm not using the gimmick on these. Just, like I said, maybe if I get a Junker, one of each. Or at least of Cheetor, because I know Tigertron's more popular. As far as, like, all the different versions of him. I don't know. I'm probably just making things up, but yeah. I'd probably do it with a Junker Cheetor before I'd do it to a Tigertron figure, as far as the water gimmick. Fold that up. Blaster underneath. Oh. Rotate, then the blaster. Rotate, fold up, turn, fold. Fold the tail up. And there we go. So there we got Cheetor and Tigatron. So hope you guys enjoyed this. I really love these figures. I'm glad to have the Masterpiece and Kingdom versions of both of them. And I'm excited to see more in the future. I'm really excited to see how he looks in Rise of the Beast. Was not too thrilled about their portrayal in the Kingdom series, but that's neither here or there. So hope you guys enjoyed this kind of quick video. Not really much else to say. So like I said, check out all the other stuff down in the description. Or on my channel. Check out all the links down in the description to all the other channels I have down there. So that being said, hope you guys have a good one.